What's up, guys? Pretty simple analysis this week as we move into the week of June 17th, the third week in June. We got options expiration, contract expiration Friday. We got a partial week here with June 19th as a bank holiday. So Monday, Tuesday trading, then Thursday, Friday trading. We got a couple of news bullets in there. Core retail sales, Empire State Manufacturing today, core retail sales tomorrow. Unemployment claims 7:30 on Thursday, and we've got that crude oil report that will be pushed to Thursday this week because of the Wednesday holiday, and then Friday flash services PMI at 8:45. Move on to the Fed watch. About a 66% chance, 2/3 chance, we're going to reduce at least a minimum of one quarter point from where we are today, at least a minimum. Okay, so that does it for the news update. Let's move into our levels here. So pretty simple analysis in all honesty. I have rolled over to the new contract as this week is the expiration of the June contract. So you'll see a U at the end of the ES here, the NQ here, and we're still on the N contract for crude. Okay, let's go dive into the ES. Everything this week is predicated upon this value build towards the tail end of last week, right? So what we're going to want to see is we're going to see a breakout or a breakdown from these highs and lows. So if we see a breakout of 55.17, that activates the upside targets and a good healthy close above here, not just a whip through. Same thing to the downside. We break down below this 54.73 here. That will activate these downside triggers here. Likely if we break down here, we move to here, we break down through here, we move to here, and so on. 53.61 is that downside stretch target to the third, target 3 to the downside. And then to the upside, 56.50 to the upside is that stretch target to the way upside. Let's move on to the NQ. NQ is predicated on the exact same premise. It's a little bit different. On the intricacies of the NQ because the NQ is just a little bit more of a pronounced uptrend. There's no real hard lower highs or anything like that. It's just a straight 45-degree upshot. Okay, so we've already broken through the upside, which is the high of last week, the all-time high here of 19,950. 19,950. We're already operating pre-market on the upside of that. So if this holds during the cash session, the next target up likely to move here, but we're going to wait and see for that hard hold of this level here, and then we'll move up to that upside targets throughout the week. We break down below this value build down here at 19,760, then that activates the downside targets you see on your chart here. Okay, let's move over to crude. We've got that Thursday report of crude inventory this week, so let's dive into that. Same premise here. We've got a P-shaped profile on Friday that we're just operating within right now. So we want to see a break out of this value build right up here. You want to see price move above 79.31. Likely target 80.62 to the upside. Target 2, 82.65. And then that stretch target 84.62. Downside move 77.67. Then likely on down to 75.66 if we break through there. That's the value area, or the POC, of last week, or 2 weeks ago, I should say. And then we break down through 75 and into that 74.07, and that stretch target is 72.92. Okay, so that's going to do it for this week's analysis. We're looking for that breakdown of value from the ES, the NQ, and the CL. Same style of plays. And we'll follow up on these as the price action changes day to day in my daily Substack newsletter. So be on the lookout for that. You can subscribe to the newsletter in the video description in the link below. All right, guys, that's it for me for this week. Take care. Good luck. Happy trading.